Well, good morning, guys. Hey, how you doing? We're off to a fine start on a Monday morning for our fourth week, and there's something definitely that we got to make sure that we have done. I love this idea so much, and I want to make sure. I mean, look at me. Oh, I like it a lot. Oh. Okay. Anyways, wow. Why did I ever post that picture there? But anyways, there is something that I really want to make sure that you have done. So if we go on over here, we can look at Anna's, and Anna has in her online textbook. In her online textbook, she followed directions. She started a new page, and you can start a page by clicking that right there. But she made my world. And I thought this was just such a neat idea. Here is, what we thought, and my word, look how good she did Texas and Mexico, and we got Baja California right here. Fantastic. But I love kind of the idea that we have a starting point. But what we want to do is we want to make sure to put that in. In order to put that in, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to your OneDrive. And in your OneDrive, there are all these pictures. You got to find yours first, and then you're going to click here, and you're going to go ahead and you are going to download it. So what you want to do is you want to download this. So if we click on the picture and we can right click on it, what you can do is you can save image as, you can download that, and then when you come in here and you want to put a picture, what you're going to do is make sure that you're actually editing it, but you go to insert, make sure that you've clicked in here first, then you're going to see online pictures. You're going to hit online pictures, and that's a lie, not going to do that. We're going to go back here, we're going to get a picture, and we're going to choose a file, and it should be right down here. Mine looks a little different. Mine would be here under downloads. You should only see your picture downloaded. If you see more, that's okay. Just find yours, download it, then you hit insert, and bang, there's your picture. But there's something else that I want you to do. This isn't done. Anna actually, and I looked through other people and they didn't have this one up, but Anna did. That's fantastic. But what we want to make sure to do, if you go over here, so I see all of yours. You just see yours. Up here, this is our content library. In the content library, I can post things for you, and that's where I've posted this very scary picture of me. But what you want to do is follow these directions. This is where I'm always going to put directions for you. So right here, we got number 1, start a new page in your online textbook, call it My World. Oh no. And then what we want to do is post your picture, like I just showed you how to do. Woohoo! And I'm glad I'm making this video. And then number 3, what I want you to do is I want you to look at your map, and I want you to make 3 goals this year for geography. 3 goals that you're going to get better at. Like, hey, I'm going to make sure that I know all 7 continents. I'm going to, or maybe you know all 7 continents. Maybe you want to know 5. I'm going to know where they are. 5 countries in each continent. Except for 2, because one doesn't have a country and the other one only has one. Yeah. Anyways, okay. I digress. So that's what I want you to make sure that you have done. This should be like 10 minutes. This should be 10 minutes. You should be done in 10 minutes. What I want to do now, though, is I want to review with you what we did last Wednesday. Last Wednesday, we started looking at maps. I mean, maps are so incredibly important. You guys saw how important they were when we went out and we tried to find gold, and a lot of you guys were successful because you had such great detailed maps. But we all agreed that, man, if there was like a GPS, a latitude and longitude, that would make it so much easier. And so that's kind of what we were looking at on Wednesday. Was we went over map skills. We looked at a title. Ooh, what are we looking at? Oh, we're looking at the world. Oh, hey, that's cool. And check down here. We also did the legend, and we got capital cities and international boundaries, and ooh, that's just so fantastic. Couple of the things when we were looking at latitude and longitude, there were some special ones. right over here, we got the Tropic of Cancer. That is on 23 degrees north latitude. That means that it's above the equator. Oh, there we go. That's another one. 0 degrees. We have the equator. This one is the one that cuts the world in half. By the way, they're just imaginary. Then over here, 23 degrees south, this is the Tropic of Capricorn. Not really sure what a Capricorn is, but that's where it is. This is a line. And if you wanted to know more about why these lines are special, go ahead, look it up. That's awesome. But real in short, anything in between these two lines are really, really, really warm. Then we have another really special line that's up here at 66 degrees north. That's the Arctic Circle. And down here at 63 degrees south, we have the Antarctic Circle. Anything below or on top of those is going to be really, really cold. One more special line to note and to review, right in the center. So the lines that go this way are called, yes, you're right, they're called latitude. I learned that from Dora the Explorer. And then down here, these lines right here, they're called lines of longitude. Good job, good job. So the middle line of longitude is the prime meridian, and it runs straight down here. Anything to the east of the prime meridian is west longitude. That didn't make sense, did it? Anything west of the prime meridian is west longitude, and anything east of the prime meridian is east longitude. Check out here. There we go. Here's the prime meridian. 20 degrees east, 40 degrees east, 60 degrees east. Oh my word! Now, you might be wondering, where in the world is 10? Did they skip 10? No, it's imaginary here. So it's right there. I believe each longitude is, oh goodness gracious. There we go. Tip, find out how many miles between each degree of latitude, not longitude, we're talking about longitude here. I want to know how many miles between each latitude are there. So between 1 degree north latitude and 2 degrees north latitude, that, I want to know how many miles in between there. Look it up on Google right now. First person to bring me the answer gets a Jolly Rancher. But seriously, if you see me giving someone a Jolly Rancher, don't try it. Don't run. Don't. You already know someone got the Jolly Rancher. So here we go. So again, between latitude, and these are latitudes, between 1 degree of latitude, how many miles? Go search that up. I don't know. I'm curious. Okay, so these are longitude. These are latitude. What we want to do today is we want to know how to use latitude and longitude to find a spot on the Earth. So, super easy. Let's go over here, right over there. Let's zoom in on this. Now, it's just like Battleship. If you play Battleship, fantastic. That's super awesome. What you want to do is, wow, that was loud. So I wonder if you heard that. There was a big bang. But anyways, we'll keep going. Okay, so like Battleship, you've got letters on the top and you've got numbers on the bottom. And what you do is you go A3 and you follow it down until you follow the A's down until you get to 3. Boom. So those cross marks, that marks the bang, you sunk your battleship. Same thing here. So we have two lines. We have two lines. One line of latitude and one line of longitude. And where they cross is the point that you are trying to say, hey, that's where it is. So 80 degrees north longitude, that means it's above the equator, and 160 degrees west longitude means it's west of the prime meridian. So if those were two coordinates, we would follow 160 west until it met with 80 north. And boom, there you go. That would probably be covered in ice, really close to Santa, if he existed. But maybe you don't want way up there. Maybe you want something down here. Well, we could give you 60 degrees north. Okay, so here's my 60 degrees north. That's north of the equator. Oh, let's see, where's the equator? It's down there, 60 degrees north. You get that? If it's above the equator, 60 degrees north. Okay, so you get 60 degrees north, you find 60 degrees north, you find 120 degrees west, and then you follow both lines until they intersect. If it's between these two numbers, so let's say, that's 110. 110's right here. 121's right here. 119's right here. You've just got to follow lines until they intersect. So what about, let's find one. Let's go. Let's find one that you can, there we go. Russia. All right, so Ushkak. Yeah, there we go. Ushkak. What number? It's really close. So with a K, let's go for the K right here. What latitude and longitude would Ushkak be? I like saying that. It's really fun. Ushkak. All right. So you go ahead and figure that out. Doot. I really hope this is recording. If I have to do this thing again, I'll cry. Okay, so here we go. 60 degrees north. Ushkak is a little below 60 degrees north. So yeah, you're right. That's 59 degrees north. 59 degrees. So, that imaginary line. So if you put, and by the way, latitude always goes first. So this is 59 degrees north. And let's see, this is probably 150, right? This is 150, that's halfway in between. So this would be 145, and it looks like 144 degrees east. So if you got 59 degrees north, 144 degrees east, you got that one right. Congratulations. Woohoo! All right. So what I want you to go ahead now is I want you to use your book. And I want you to find 3 other coordinates. I want you to make up 3 other coordinates. Remember, latitude first. That's the north above the equator, or south below the equator number first. So you're always going to put the north or the south latitude number first. Then you put the longitude number, which is either west of the prime meridian or east of the prime meridian. I want you to go ahead and find 3 of them. I want you to write them down, and then I want you to trade them off with a partner and see if your partner can find the correct spots. Then, after we're done, we'll play a little game for Jolly Ranchers.